we have one of the most well-known girls basketball players in the state of Illinois, two-time Miss Basketball for the state of Illinois, Tyra Buss. And Tyra, first of all, thanks so much for doing this today.
Oh, yeah, anytime. Thanks for having me on.
You know, when we look at your career, here you are from Mount Carmel High School. You're down on the Indiana border. You're away from Chicago and the suburbs, and yet you're going to be named Miss Basketball for the state of Illinois. That's an accomplishment because usually it's the Chicago kids in the suburbs that win that. So it's just got to be a great honor for you.
Oh, yeah, I mean, definitely. It's actually kind of surprising that I even won it last year as a junior, and then I just worked really hard, and I was hoping that I could be a two-time, you know, just like the last time was Candace Parker. She was the last one that won 2 years in a row, and so just to be up there with names like her and Morgan Tuck and, you know, big players like that, it's just definitely a great accomplishment, and I'm very honored.
Yeah, and you're in a school, it's kind of a unique situation. Mount Carmel is right on the Indiana border, and you're in a conference with all Indiana schools, so that's another, probably a strike against somebody like you winning, but wow, twice in a row. And how do you like playing against all those Indiana schools where they think they own basketball over there?
Yeah, it definitely gets us ready for postseason, you know, whenever we play in the regional and sectionals, because Indiana schools are definitely, they have really great programs, and so it's good to practice against them during the season, and it gets us ready for postseason play.
Does it seem possible that you're finally going to be graduating from high school and going on to Indiana to play college basketball?
I know, it hasn't really set in yet. It's pretty crazy that I'll be at Indiana in just a couple months and working over the summer on my game and at IU. It's just definitely crazy. It's hard to think, but, you know, I'm ready for it, so.
You almost have 5,000 points in your career. That's a lot of points. Do you remember your very first basket?
No, I don't, actually. I don't remember.
Now, you've been playing for 4 years at Mount Carmel with the Lady Aces and things like that. How have your teammates handled all this success of yours?
My teammates are, they're just very blessed to have me on the team. They talk to me all the time about how they love playing with me, and you know, sometimes people say that I don't pass the ball enough or things like that, but my teammates are the ones that, you know, they tell me if they're having trouble, you know, to take it and just do what I do. But I mean, they're the ones that really help me get all my shots, open looks whenever I have 2 or 3 people guarding me. They're the ones that set screens for me, so I really have to give it up to them on most of my plays that I make.
You know, you're well known for your scoring. Do you feel like you're a complete basketball player? Do some people say, oh, that's all she does is score? But I think you have to be good at all the aspects of the basketball floor.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I think defense is just as important as offense. You know, I work hard on my whole complete game, passing, stealing, just rebounding, everything. I actually was second leading in rebounding in this year, next to our best big that we have. So, Justin, I led in steals, I led in assists. I just try to be a complete basketball player.
You know, I'm sure you've seen a lot of special defenses. When did that start in your career, when they started trying to stop you from scoring?
I mean, yeah, it happened ever since I was a freshman. I've seen so many different defensive looks. It's crazy. I don't even know if I've ever played an actual man-to-man in the game before. I've seen triangle and 2, both people on me, box and 1, or, you know, even sometimes 3 girls on me. I've seen all different kinds of looks, and it's really actually going to help me, like, whenever I get to the next level, you know, because it's crazy how in college, you know, they don't do that. They don't play like triangle and 2 with 2 people on you, and I'm just going to get a lot more open looks, and everyone else does too, so I'm looking forward to that.
So, you know, besides being a great basketball player, you play some other sports. What else do you play at Mount Carmel, Tyra?
In the fall, I play tennis and run cross country, and in the winter, of course, I play basketball, and then in the spring, I run track. And
your mom's your coach for track?
Yes, she is.
Is she pretty hard on you, Tyra, by any chance?
She definitely makes me work hard, you know, and I love having her as a coach. She motivates me and to work even harder than I am and just to be my best. And you know, it's just been a blessing to have her the past 4 years as my track coach. And it's definitely sad that this is my last year that I'm going to be with her. But you know, it's been a great 4 years, and I'm really excited for this senior year of track.
How do those other sports help you for your basketball career? I know cross country is a great sport. You have to really have some endurance on that. Did that help you a lot as well?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I played tennis in the fall also, but I wanted to do cross country because it really helps with my endurance. it's definitely not my favorite sport, but I mean, I enjoy running ever since I was little. I always used to run with my mom. She runs 2 miles a day, and so I was always out there as a little girl just running with her. And so, I mean, cross country definitely helps with endurance. You know, that fourth quarter to keep going, push faster than everyone else that is getting tired, and so that's really helped me a lot because I don't come out a lot of the games.
You know, when you look at your situation at Mount Carmel, your dad's the superintendent, your mom's your track coach, and I think your one brother is the head boys basketball coach at Mount Carmel. That's got to be a perfect setting for a young lady to grow up in.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Especially I have 2 older brothers. Yeah, one is the head coach, and then the other one's actually his assistant. So ever since I was little, they've always been beating up on me, you know, and have made me actually become the player I am today. They were always out working me out in basketball and just playing me one-on-one. Even though they beat me whenever I was younger, they still have helped me become the player I am, and just they put me through so many basketball workouts, and my dad's always in the gym rebounding for me. My mom's putting me through running workouts. You know, it's just I've been so blessed with the family that I have, and I couldn't thank them enough.
I mean, that's a big part of your life, isn't it, your family?
Oh, yeah, I love them. Can't say any more good things about them. They're just the best, and I feel so blessed to have them in my life, and they're just always there supporting me, and definitely means a lot.
You know, Mount Carmel is no Chicago or no St. Louis or anything. It's a small town, and high school sports is a big thing. It's got to have been a lot of fun being at Mount Carmel and being able to give the fans a lot of thrills over the last 4 years.
Oh, yeah, definitely, and our community has been just so supportive of me, and you know, every time I go out, people are always talking to me and just talking about basketball, just, you know, being nice and just talking about how nice of a person I am and just things like that, and it just feels great to have so much support from the community. It's been definitely a fun 4 years.
What's one of the things that you're going to remember about your basketball career at Mount Carmel? I know there's a lot of things that go on over the last 4 years. You've had a lot of people looking at you in features, but what's something that's going to stand out when you look back on your career at Mount Carmel?
I'm definitely going to miss, you know, after games and having little kids come up to me and wanting to take pictures or for me to sign autographs for them and just tell me how much of a role model I am for them. That definitely means a lot to me that I have little kids, both boys and girls, that look up to me and say that they want to be me when they grow up. You know, that's definitely something special that I'm going to miss. But just I'm playing basketball for Mount Carmel, being a Lady Ace. I'm definitely going to miss that too. It's been a great 4 years and a fun ride.
You know, when they talk about a student athlete, I know your grades are just awesome. You really take a lot of pride in your studies at Mount Carmel as well.
Oh, yeah, definitely. School is just as important as my sports. You know, my mom helps me with my time management, making sure I get all my studies done, and I'm number 1 in my class right now, so and we graduate here in May 16th, I think it is, so hopefully I'll be valedictorian, and I mean, I'm just as competitive in school as I am in sports.
Does it help having parents that are involved in the education system, Tyra?
Oh, yeah, definitely. They're always willing to help if I need help with anything.
So when you go to Indiana, what are you going to major in, and what's the goals for you in college?
I'm not real sure what I'm going to major in yet. People have asked me that a lot, and I haven't really decided yet, but my goal is definitely to get a good education and to just, you know, win some championships at IU and work hard, and, you know, I'm just really excited for it.
Looking down the road, will you think you someday maybe even play some professionally over in Europe, or possibly be a coach in college or high school of girls basketball, women's basketball?
Yeah, definitely a possibility. I've always wanted to be a coach and, you know, maybe even play past college. I'm not real sure about that yet, but it would definitely be nice.
And I understand that your godfather lives in Huntley, which isn't too far from Rockford, and he's the head football coach out there. Does he ever give you any advice? I think it's John Gray, right?
John Hart.
John Hart, yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah, he's definitely something else. So I love John. He's funny, but yeah, I mean, I love him and his family. They're great people, and they're always supporting me, and he's always texting me. Sometimes he can't make it to a lot of my things, but you know, he's always texting me and supporting me, so that really means a lot.
You know, they make a lot of high school basketball movies, you know, Hoosiers, movies like that. If they ever made a movie about Tyra Buss, the 2-time Miss Basketball of Illinois, who do you want to play your part in the movie, Tyra?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure.
That would be fun, though, wouldn't it, to have a movie about you?
That would be fun, I guess, yeah.
Yeah, and your dad could be Tom Cruise, somebody like that. That'd be awesome, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that would be awesome. That'd be funny.
Well, I want to thank you so much for taking time out today. I know you have such a busy schedule. You were just named to the third team Miss USA, and there's a lot of outstanding players on there. Just what a great career, and thanks for being a good role model. You know, I've been around high school sports a lot, and I've heard a lot of good things when I've been doing my homework, and we just appreciate somebody like you representing Illinois.
Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
We've been talking to Tyra Buss from Mount Carmel. She is the two-time Miss Basketball for the state of Illinois. For the StatelineSportsHub.com, I'm Dave Schmidt.